Hi there, I'm Dr. Stephen Phelan. I hope all of you have had an excellent holiday season and New Year's. I've created this video to send out to all the dentists that came to my occlusion seminar last January in Niagara Falls. And I just wanted to give you an update of all the new activities that we have going on at Phelan Dental Seminars. And the first thing that I want to tell you about is I've created a new DVD series for occlusion. And it's basically 4 DVDs that will walk you through a number of areas of occlusion. And I'm really excited about these DVDs. I've been spending the last week editing all the footage that we filmed. And you know, the first DVD is about bite records, and you did receive a bite record DVD at the occlusion seminar last year, but this DVD is an expanded DVD compared to that DVD. I've expanded upon it and added how to take a bite record with a Coys deprogrammer. I've added how to create and build a Lucia jig and take a bite record with a Lucia jig. And then the other thing that I've added is a full keynote presentation about making bite records for full mouth rehabilitation and even full arch cases. And we even added some video and some information on doing this with large implant reconstructions. If you look, I've created this one case. I'm sharing with you this one case where we had to create this really interesting jig to take the bite record, and it worked out really well. And I wanted to share with that with everybody in the DVD series. And then the next DVD is actually how to mount and correctly mount cases on the articulator, as well as how to evaluate the cases after they've been mounted. And this DVD is really, I think, going to be very helpful for you to train your team members how to do this really accurately. And you know, in my practice, I actually have Amanda, my dental assistant, doing this, and I had to train her how to do this. And I'm walking you through in this DVD kind of what I walked her through on how to train to do this at a very high level and with absolute precision. So I think that's going to be very helpful for people. And then the next DVD is actually equilibration, and it's going to walk you through trial equilibration for a case. I actually show 2 cases, and then 2 cases will illustrate the equilibration technique. And on the second case, I've filmed it very comprehensively. We've filmed it with the microscope here, but we've also filmed it with 2 other cameras. So you have 3 different views of the equilibration to get a really good idea of what's happening in the chair at that point in time. And I just edited that DVD, all that footage, and kind of put in the 3 different camera angles, and it was a lot of fun. I have to say, I've had to learn how to edit in Final Cut Pro to make that because of the different angles, and it's I think it's an excellent learning experience to watch how we're doing that. And then the 4th DVD is going to talk about occlusal vertical dimension, because if you're doing a lot of large cases, you need to manage occlusal vertical dimension, and it will also talk about managing and customizing the anterior guidance for a patient for a large case. So that's the occlusion DVD series. And then the other thing that I wanted to announce is we're creating a new occlusion seminar. And it's basically going to be called Functional Occlusion and Full Mouth Rehabilitation. And there will be similarities to the seminar that you attended last year, but I'm adding a whole bunch of new cases, and I'm adding, you know, I'm basically taking that seminar and turbocharging it and enhancing it with new cases and new material and new research information that I've looked up over the past year since I presented that material. And the other thing that I'm doing to enhance the learning experience for that seminar is I'm buying a visualizer, which is like an overhead video camera, and I'm going to, during the seminar, live next to the stage, and we're going to film it on the visualizer and then project it up on the video on the screen, the seminar screen. We're going to mount a case on the articulator. So I'm going to trim the bite records right there live and explain what I'm doing as I'm trimming them, and explain how it is I'm feeling it's working as far as seating the models in the bite records. And then I'm going to mount the case on the articulator. And then the other thing that I'm planning to do is I'm actually going to do a trial equilibration of that case right there live for everybody to see, right there on the models. as everybody's watching. And I think that will enhance the learning experience of the seminar tremendously. You know, seeing things live, it'll almost be like over the shoulder, except it will be projected up on the 10-foot by 30-foot screen. So I really am trying to make this the best seminar you will have seen next year, or this year, in dentistry. And the other thing that I've added to this seminar as an added bonus on the end of the first day, I'm going to do a whole new presentation about social media and how to market your dental practice in 2011. And I've spent a lot of time in 2010 studying social media and all the different things that we could do to market our dental practices. And I'm going to present a fairly comprehensive, fast-paced look at all the different things that I think would be helpful for you in your practice, because I think that the main area of focus for marketing a dental practice going forward will be on the internet. And you know, there's more than just Google on the internet. There's Facebook. Facebook's actually taken over the #1 position for the most time spent on the internet over Google. But there's a lot of other things other than just Facebook and Google even. So I'm going to tell you about all the different things that I've researched and found out about, and different things that we're implementing in my own practice, and even talk about some of the things I've implemented for Phelan Dental Seminars. If you look, this is an entirely new website if you're on the website right now, phelandentalseminars.com, and we've added a lot of interesting things to this website. So the last thing that I want to tell you about in this video is a special offer that is only going to those of you who have attended the Occlusion seminar last January. And what I want to do is tell you about two things that we're going to give you as bonuses. The one thing will be, I'm going to audio record the new Occlusion seminar. And basically my plan is to audio record that, digitize it, and then convert it into MP3 files, and then I'm going to put it on an iPod Touch. And for those of you that want to order the new DVD series and the new Occlusion seminar by February 18th, we'll have a bundle price for that. It's basically $200 off the two of them. So it'll be, I think, $14.95 plus HST, but no shipping. We're not going to charge you shipping when you buy the bundle. And then only for the people who went to the Occlusion seminar last year, I'm actually going to give you an iPod Touch, a 32 gigabyte iPod Touch, and we're going to put the DVD series on the iPod Touch. So you'll have the DVDs, plus you'll have them on an iPod Touch that you can watch as reference easily. And the audio recording of the new Occlusion seminar will also be on your iPod Touch. And so, you know, I'm going to sell the audio recording of the Occlusion seminar for $200 on an iPod Shuffle. So you're going to receive that, the iPod Touch, and all the videos on this iPod Touch, the DVDs that is. And then if you look at my new website, we have a section where you can sign up for our new email list, and we'll email you a link to an exclusive video. I'm going to put that exclusive video on the iPod Touch, as well as another video that I'm going to make exclusively for these iPod Touches. It'll be a short 15-minute keynote training video. I haven't even decided what it's going to be yet. I'm going to think of something really good. And if you sign up for this email list here on the website, over here I think, you'll see a sample of this kind of video. And that video about creating a custom transfer for aesthetic implant cases, I think turned out really well. And the visual quality of it, I think, is excellent. So these are all things that you're going to get as an added bonus at no charge, as my appreciation for your continued support and interest in, you know, what we're doing here at Phelan Dental Seminars. And if you check out, I just bought this today because I have the iPhone, and the iPhone is quite a bit bigger than the new iPod Touch. And the nice thing about the iPod Touch, it's almost like an iPhone, but a thinner version of an iPhone, because it has the FaceTime camera on the front. It has a high definition camera on the back. So you can do high definition recording with this, which is the main reason I bought this, other than to test out the DVDs on the iPod Touch. And it has a Retina display, which is an incredibly accurate, beautiful display, the same as what's in the iPhone. And it also has the ability, you know, you can put great apps on this. You can play Angry Birds on this, put a lot of different apps, and I'll probably do a review of this new iPod Touch on my video channel on YouTube and on my blog in the next couple of months as I have time to play with it. So that's basically the offer. I hope to see a lot of you at the seminar. Again, I know a lot of you come to most of my seminars, and I really do appreciate all the support, and that's why I want to give you something as my token of appreciation for your continued support. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you in April. Oh, by the way, the seminars will be in Toronto on April 1st and 2nd, and Montreal on April 15th, 16th. If you've never been to downtown Montreal, or you haven't been in a while, the seminar is located right downtown next to the Hotel Germain, and I love the Hotel Germain in downtown Montreal. So, you know, if you go down there and you come down for the weekend, maybe we can all go out for a drink at Bonanotte on Saturday night. That's where we're planning on going. So anyway, thank you very much for tuning in, and we will see you hopefully in April.